Hello and welcome to a manifestation story with Sabrina. In today's video I'm going to share with you my manifestation story, how I manifested my internship in Hamburg and my flat there. Because so many synchronicities throughout the last year actually led to this outcome that I'm doing this internship there. And yeah, it has been a magical but also challenging ride, and yeah, I'm gonna share you how the process has started and how everything turned into the reality that I'm going to live in a few weeks. So where do I begin? I begin in March 2020, last year, when I was in Barcelona. I actually wanted to stay there for 1 month, and I rented an Airbnb for 1 month, but I thought in my head that maybe I can extend my visit if I like the city really very much. I thought about really maybe moving there in the future, or just be there for a minimum of, let's say, 3 months. But due to COVID, I had to leave earlier than expected, and yeah, nevertheless, I had a beautiful time in Barcelona. And this is actually where everything started. One evening in Barcelona, when I was in my Airbnb, I felt the urge to go to Instagram and to check out a story from an acquaintance of mine, and to see what she has posted, because I haven't watched her stories in a longer time. And in her story she shared about astrology, and she got a reading and she explained it to her followers, and this got me interested. And I checked out the astrologer that she was talking about, and she was focusing on astrology of location, so connecting places in the world with astrology and your personal birth chart. And I've always been quite interested in astrology, but I didn't really found time or get the chance to dive deeper into it. But this evening, as I said, I had really the urge to check out her stories, and this is how I found the astrologer on Instagram. I just liked some of her photos, and I thought this would be a really cool account to follow. And then she texted me back, first in English, and then it turned out that she also speaks German. And we chatted a bit, and she said she's also currently in Barcelona. I mean, oh my god, so exciting. And we decided to meet up. And this is actually a whole another story, because it was on my second last day there, because I had to end my trip there due to COVID. And all the cafes have been already closed, and we went to the beach, and it was super beautiful. And she is such a nice person, and we really began to chat immediately and got super well along. And yeah, she took a look at my birth chart just randomly as we were walking down the beach, and looking at the beautiful sunset and just breathing in the beautiful Barcelona vibe. And she said it's super interesting because she sees that I will be moving places next year in February. So I thought, okay, now I'm in Barcelona in March 2020, and actually I do not plan to move somewhere else, or I really had no clue about where I would move. And now looking back, it was about 1 year or 11 months that she predicted, so to speak, my future, and said, okay, next year in February you will going to move somewhere. And I thought, okay, I don't know which place this will be, but she said, yeah, don't worry, just live your life, and by the end of December, or in the middle of December in 2020, you will get closer to this topic again, and you will find out more. And I thought, okay, I will do not get too much in my head and make myself crazy or nuts about this topic of moving. And I thought, I just surrender and see what comes. And then fast forward to December 2020, my dad was in Hamburg and visited some of his friends there. And the son of his friends owns a online marketing company, and they were looking for internships. And maybe you know it, I studied media communication and journalism, and my dad said, yeah, my daughter studied online marketing, so to speak, and maybe she's interested in doing an internship here. And actually when my dad then told me in mid-December, no surprise actually yes, but yeah, due to astrology it was no surprise, it was December. He told me, yeah, if I would do the internship I would have to move there. And first of all I thought, really, should I move to Hamburg? So this was totally new. I've never had a real connection to Hamburg. I visited the city sometimes in the summer during the last 2 years just to make a city trip there. And actually it wasn't love at first sight with the city. It's a kind of okay city, but it's not the city where I arrive and I say, oh my god, it's like the best city in the world, I definitely need to move there. But nevertheless, I've always felt a kind of connection to Hamburg. I didn't know how or what or when or even why, but I thought in my inner soul, in my inner, my intuition told me that somehow I am connected to Hamburg. But as I said, I didn't really want to focus too much on it because earlier this year I didn't have any connection to Hamburg or even considering moving there. So I thought, okay, why not? Now everything starts to make sense. My dad has an offer for an internship for me through his connections, and it was mid-December when he told me. And I thought, okay, as I said, I'm always also having these somehow connections or this feeling to go to Hamburg, but I don't know why and how. And I thought, okay, why not give it a try? And I said, okay, I will do it, just to see what happens. And then I had a call with the chef of the marketing company, and yeah, he was really nice. It was a really good talk, and I really felt in my inner that this is the right step to do it. And then I was taking a look a few days after it in my New Year's resolutions for 2020, so the resolutions that I wrote at the end of 2019. And just wait a second. So I'm back. This is my New Year's resolutions book of last year. And if you believe it or not, I was reading through all my wishes again, and all I could see was Hamburg, and in brackets I wrote job. And I really got chills when I was reading this, because I can swear I totally forgot that I was writing down Hamburg in brackets job. So I thought this can't be a coincidence, and I'm not a believer in coincidences anyway, so this is definitely a synchronicity. And I thought, oh my god, how can this happen? Like all the moments, the synchronicities that led to this event, everything that I wrote down here in my journal at the beginning of 2020 or the end of 2019 got me thinking, okay, I really have to listen to my intuition. This is also what I wrote down for 2020, listening to my intuition, as I'm trying to do always. And I thought, okay, this is now really the right step. I need to go there. And then the next step came, and which would mean I would have to find a flat. And right from the beginning, I decided that I don't want to be in a shared flat, because actually, yeah, I love to be on my own. And although maybe it's nice to have some people around you if you're new to a new city, but I thought, no, really, freedom is one of my highest values, and yeah, I value freedom so much. And I thought I would rather live in a smaller, very small, maybe apartment, but have my very own space instead of live in a shared flat. So I also took my manifestation book and I wrote down exactly what I was looking for in a flat. What do I want to manifest? And I wrote it down very detailedly, because it has already worked for me when I was manifesting a flat in Cologne some years ago. Yeah, and as I said, I really wrote down all the characteristics that I was looking for in a flat. And a lot of people said, yeah, but you're having too high standards, maybe it's not gonna manifest, especially for the price that I was looking for, and also the area. And some people, or actually most of us, not everyone, but most of us said, yeah, you will probably have to end up in a shared flat or in maybe a student's apartment, I don't know. And I said, no, I really trust myself. I know this is, maybe I'm asking too much, but in my inner self I really thought, no, it's something that I am visioning for myself, and I just know that I will be there. And maybe you know it, I also have a blog, Palm Trees and Sunshine. You can check it out if you want to, also about traveling and mindset and also spirituality. And I was looking at the statistics, and during the last weeks, my most popular blog post has been how I manifested my dream apartment and tips. So a couple of years ago I wrote a blog post about how I manifested my apartment, also for subletting in Cologne, which was also a crazy story. You can check it out on my blog. I will link it down below. You can read it. And yeah, as I said, this has been my most popular blog post in the last weeks, and I thought also this is not a coincidence, because so many people were saying, yeah, it's so difficult to find in Hamburg a flat for your own, and it's a lot of struggle. And I thought, no, I already did it. I already manifested so many things in my life actually, and I really need to trust. So I tended to listen to these people and thought, okay, maybe it's really difficult to find this flat. But then I thought, no, this is not what I'm visioning for myself. I know this works. I know manifestation works. I experienced it so many times. And then I was reading through my article again through my blog post, and I really listened to all the tips that I gave, and I thought, okay, if I did it, I can do it again. And one of the main aspects is to really trust the process. And although there will be maybe obstacles or people that will have different opinions or that start doubting, no, trust is super important, and really believe it's already done. And this is what I did. And yes, I have to say, sometimes I really got into panic mode again, and I was looking on many Facebook groups, on many websites to find a flat, and I really didn't see anything. And yeah, that would be appropriate for me, for what I envisioned. And one day I saw a flat and I thought, oh my god, this is the flat. Like, I can in a minute I will tell you what I really wrote down in my book, how the flat should look like. And when I saw this flat on the internet, I thought, oh my god, the price is correct, the area is correct, like the neighborhood is really awesome. It looked really, actually everything that I wrote down, the pictures were beautiful. It's a very minimalistic flat, to be honest, but it's super bright, and this is actually what's most important for me, to have a really bright flat. I really love sunlight, sunshine so much, and I thought I don't want to live in a cluttered or unorganized room. It has to be maybe minimalistic, but overall it has to be clean, and I have to feel comfortable. And really, when I saw this flat, I thought, oh my god, this is the one. And I really envisioned myself of living there. I really had this feeling, okay, what would it feel like to live there, to be in this bed, to be on this desk, to be in this kitchen there, I really tried to feel it. And I really began to feel so certain about it that I thought there has to be no other way. This is my flat. I can feel it. It really has been love at first sight, so to speak. And sometimes my inner voice was telling me, but maybe you will be disappointed if you don't believe this is your flat, and maybe if you don't get it, you will be sad. But then I thought, no, shut up, this little voice up there. You really need to focus on what you want. Do not focus on the opposite. So I'm now reading you what I wrote in my book to manifest. I called it Powerful Manifestation List, that I wrote on the 21st of December last year, during the winter solstice and the Great Conjunction. And yeah, first of all, I wrote down that I have a well-paid internship and a job in Hamburg for 3 months at least, starting February 1st. And this is also what we agreed on after our call with the boss of the company. So the first point, I already manifested it, and I wrote that I want to have a super nice and bright one-room flat in a beautiful central area of Hamburg. A great price. Yes, I said a great area, a beautiful furniture, and yeah, for subletting, modern, clean, and that the connections for the public transportation will also be good. And this is really true for the flat that I'm manifesting here. And yeah, I had some other offers, to be honest, from some other flats, also yeah, Facebook groups where I wrote an offer, or also some other connections that I have in Hamburg. They yeah, offered me a flat, but it was not very central, so my bus ride or my subway ride would have been about 40 hours to get to the internship place, and this would be definitely too long. So I decided no. I wrote down in my vision board that the area has to be nice, maybe also in this cafe, yoga, blogging area. Who knows? Like, people who know me, they will get what I mean. So like a cool, a hip quarter of the city, which is but also calm and nice at the same time. So I thought I will not settle for less. I know, I have this faith inside of me that this flat will come. It will come naturally, and I just trust it. And then the other day, actually it was yesterday, so when I'm filming this, it was yesterday, I was taking a look again at one of the websites for subletting and for apartments in Hamburg. And I thought, okay, why am I really looking for other apartments if this one that I want to manifest won't work? I really have to believe that it will work. And so I closed the page again, and then I saw that the offering from this flat that I want to manifest has been shut down. And I thought, oh my god, don't get crazy, Sabrina. Everything is all right. Maybe this flat is not meant for you, or maybe you are one of the people that are chosen for this flat, and yeah, you will have a call with a person or whatever. And then this morning I got an email from the owner of the flat, and he wrote me that he wants to call me this afternoon and we can talk about the flat if I have any further questions, or yeah, about the flat basically. So I thought, oh my god, I really have to keep my vision of this beautiful flat and believe in miracles, or actually believe in manifestation. And so yeah, now I'm sitting here waiting for this phone call this afternoon, and probably, hopefully, I can come back in a few hours later with some good news. This would be really awesome. And yeah, but before this call, I really wanted to film this video and tell you all the story that I shared with you now. And yeah, so I would say we will see each other after the phone call. Hello, I'm back again. It's a little time jump here. It's a few weeks later actually. I didn't manage to film this video right after the call, but as you can maybe tell here from seeing the background, this is not the flat I used to film the clips before. So good news, yes, I got the flat, the apartment that I wished for, and all I can say is that it really happened. All the manifestation work I did was so worth it, and now here I am in my manifested apartment in Hamburg right now. Super crazy. And the phone call with the landlord was actually very good, and first he said my chances are very high that I will get this apartment. However, I had to wait some days yeah, for some other people that were interested in this apartment, but yeah, he said my chances are high. So I waited for some days, and he told me that he will call me back on Saturday evening. And then I waited. I tried to yeah, not think about it too much. And then on Saturday, yeah, actually Saturday morning, I got the phone call again that I have the flat. And the landlord told me that I am actually very lucky to get this flat, because there were 2 other people interested in it, and they decided to yeah, to live in a shared apartment. And basically, yeah, he said that it was super, yeah, like a good streak of luck that I got this apartment. And actually inside of myself I had to laugh a bit because yes, he called it luck. I know that I really call it manifestation. And yeah, everything happened really fast. I signed the contract and yeah, some weeks later I just moved to Hamburg and I am here right now, super happy. And I was also reading the offer of the apartment again, and on its headline it was saying super bright flat in central area of Hamburg. And then I thought, oh my god, I kind of know this phrasing or this wording, and I looked back at my manifestation book, and also what I wrote down was a bright flat in a central area in Hamburg, basically. So almost the specific wording of my manifestation list as the one in the offering on the internet. So yeah, I couldn't be happier. I'm really excited to live here now for the next couple of months. Let's see. And yeah, so basically this is my manifestation story. I hope that you are inspired to see that manifestation really works, and yeah, especially for me regarding apartments or flats, I wouldn't say I'm a lucky person because, you know, it's like really manifesting the flat, but I always am super lucky, or manifestation comes really easy for me regarding new apartments and flats. So yeah, I'm really thankful. And if you like this manifestation story, or maybe it inspired you also to really write down what you're looking for if you're looking for a new apartment, and be specific as you want, and you will really get all the results. Yes, that's it for the moment. And if you want to see a little apartment tour, you can give this video a thumbs up and maybe also comment down below if you want to see a little room tour, because it's a tiny apartment, but it's sufficient for myself. And yeah, I would say we will see each other in the next video. If you want to, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.